Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried about the...
Hey guys, how's it going? Ben here, and welcome back to the Hardcore Ironman Progress series. Now, to start off with, I managed to get the World Weights done. Now, that quest was a pain. It was really scary because I've seen so many hardcores die on it, but we managed to get it done now. I used some of the XP in Herb, 100k Herb XP, which was pretty cool, and we're working our way to 83. As soon as we hit 83, we're able to boost to 85 for the Super Anti-Fires. I also managed to get myself 82 Prayer off the XP as well, which was awesome. And then I went and used the other lamps in summoning and managed, as you're going to see in just 1 second, to get myself up to 82 summoning. So straight away, without even being a minute in, we've made some serious levels already. I was really happy, but I promise you it gets better. Now, after this, what I went on to do was, well, there you go, you can see I got myself 82 summoning, and the reason this video is taking a little while to get out is because Tom came up a surprise visit completely randomly, didn't know he was coming for 2 days, so for 2 days I didn't really play. He did a little bit of invention for me, got my 10 levels or something, which wasn't really too significant, but yeah. So that was done, and I went off and finished off this elf task that we had last episode. If you guys remember, we hit 84 Slayer before the end of the video, which was really cool, and I decided to get on with this because I wanted to get 85. Now, I'm going to say this outright now, I didn't get 85 Slayer this episode, and the reason was I decided to focus my time on invention instead, because there's currently some really good invention methods out that I didn't really want to waste. So I used all these little bits that I got from the elves on invention. I dismantled them just because, you know, every little thing helps. I got a D-long as well, which is pretty cool. I dismantled that as well. A lot of people be like, oh, you should have helped it, but at the time I wasn't as, you know, good. But anyway, after that, got myself a Jadinko task. Now, unfortunately, I know they do the Jadinko baby, so I left that. But I actually had a combat daily, which I didn't realize I did when I was doing that Slayer task, and I handed it in. Just randomly got myself 86 strength, which was awesome. It's really cool to see just random little things go on. But anyway, after this, here is one of the most heart-aching things in the world, and it is Fate of the Gods. I did this. Now, on my main, when this first came out without a guide, I died, I think, 7 or 8 times doing the hill things. I didn't show any footage of those because I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I was certain I was going to die, but I didn't. I managed it all well, and I managed the Musp a bit well as well, and got all that done. I was so happy to get that done. Now, the reason I was doing these quests was because I'm working towards the Seren spells, but as you're going to see in just 1 second, that oh, actually, sorry, there we got 82 agility as well, but as you're going to see in just 1 second, it is a bit of an issue, and the issue is that for within the light we need 89 crafting, which I don't have. Now here I just managed to get myself 12 invention, which was pretty cool as well, but yeah, we don't have 89 crafting. Now that's a 21-hour grind from what I've got left to do, which is just a pain. No one wants to do that, but I'm going to get on with it because we need to do it. Now, if I get to 86, I believe I can use a crafting potion, but that's still the 21-hour grind, so it's a massive pain. So here we see I'm getting light cores for the quest, and then I was told down below in the comment section that, sorry, in the chat, that I need 89. I was like, oh, don't do this to me today, dude. Don't do it. So I decided to go and cut all of my gems just because I managed to get myself around about 60-ish KXP, which was really quick. It took me 10 minutes to do, and it saved me an hour up at the harps. Now, harps isn't too bad. It's AFK and all, but I hate AFK skills at the moment. I used to love them because I'd play on my Xbox or something, but I just can't be bothered at the moment. So I was like, oh, I can't do this, guys. It was such a pain. But anyway, the gems were done. I got 60 XP. Now, last episode, someone told me to do smoking kills to get more points per Slayer task, and I completely forgot about this quest, so I got that done. It didn't take too long. It wasn't very hard. It was a really cool quest. I like the quest at the moment. I play them with the audio on, and I generally speak and read the dialogues. When I show you guys footage, I don't read the dialogues, but I always know what's going on. But anyway, that was done, and I was really happy with that. Now, after that, I risked it after this task because, well, first off, I got on with the Slayer task because I was set at the time still to get 85 Slayer, but I didn't really think to, you know, I didn't really want to go for it. But I did get 86 defense while going for it, which was really cool. I was really happy with. But I tell you what, you guys do not know sweating like what I went through in just 1 second. And here I just got another task. It was gargoyles. It wasn't out special. I just left it. I didn't bother doing them because, although they're great because they give loads of cool stuff and loads of gems and stuff, I didn't want to do them because I wanted to focus on invention. Now, look where I am. I'm in the fucking wilderness. What am I doing? I know I've lost my mind completely. I was shaking. not gonna lie, shaking now. I was getting black salamanders because this is how I'm doing my invention at the moment. You get black salamanders, which are tier 70s, and here we go. That was me telling you. I didn't show much footage of that because I was too scared of dying. But what I was doing was I was getting some black sallies, and I was using the augmentator on them to get them up to level. And I was leveling them to level 5 to get XP from them. It's really good. You're going to see as I do it throughout. But I made some terror bird things just so I could dismantle them because they give good parts. And I had the bird meat anyway, so I figured, you know what, it's not that much of an issue just to get rid of it. So that was done. It took a little while to do, but I like Invention. It's a really cool skill. I think it's really good. A lot of people hate it, but I really, really like it. I think it's really good. Now, the black salamander thing I'm doing at the moment, I don't think it's going to stick. They'll probably patch it, but what I do is basically I go get a black salamander, use an augmentator on it, and level it up. Now, you can level it up to like level 10 or higher, I believe, but like at the moment at the end of this video, you'll see I'm leveling up to level 10. Now, if you level 1 up to level 10, at Water Fiends, it takes about 2.5 hours, but you get yourself 540k XP. So here you can see myself making the augmentator, the first one of like my little series I did. I did 3 of them in total. The third one was, oh my god, it was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It was so grindy, but so worth it at the same time. So I've got myself an augmentator, and then I go and get myself the black salamander, use it on it, and now I've got a black salamander which can level up. Now, black sallies aren't that bad actually. Like, they're pretty much the same as crystal bow. They hit decently, so I went to Water Fiends with it because first off, you know, the XP is decent. I'm getting loads of charms, and the weapon XP you get is about 57 per kill, which is good. I mean, it's not great, but it's good for just a standard thing. And here you can see the little yellow text at the bottom is me getting levels in it and stuff. It comes up, it's pretty cool. It takes a long time to get, though. It was very grindy, and I wasn't really in the mood to do it, but at the same time, I really wanted to it. Now, here you can see me dismantling it at level 5, and look at the XP I get. Bam, straight out, 108k XP, get myself up to 24 invention. I was mind blown. I was like, what? This XP is actually as good as people are saying. Like, it's so cool. So I did as any normal human being would do after I managed to get that level, and I went and did another one. Now, I had to do another one just like, you know, get it up to a decent level because, like, I believe it's, I don't know what level it is exactly, but there's a level that you hit, which I think it is 28 actually, where you can level a weapon up to level 10, and at the moment I was getting the black sallies up to level 5, getting 108k XP, but if you get them up to level 10, you get 540k XP. It takes a lot longer to hit level 10, but my goodness me, it's worth it. So that was all done, and it was going pretty well, and I got myself 28 invention. Now here you're going to see I use another augmentator, and I was like, fuck it, let's go for level 10, and on the way to doing that, I managed to get myself at 93 range, which is awesome. It was just like, you know, doing Water Fiends, I was bound to get a level eventually, but it doesn't even stop there. It got so much better. There was so much more gains made, as you're going to see, because I got 93 range, got all these levels up and stuff, and it was really cool and all. Also, I bumped into a guy who knew me, and I was like, you know what, dude, you're going in the video, I don't care, you're going in now. I believe he's actually on my friends list on Yorks, but I can't remember. But anyway, here, just doing a little bit more, and I managed to get it up to level 10 eventually. It took about 2.5 hours to do, which is a long time, but it's still about 200k XP an hour, which is really, really good, especially for a low level. I don't know sort of how it scales, like with higher tier weapons or as your levels increase or whatever, but I'm hoping it scales a lot better. But this is me dismantling it, and look at this XP that I get after dismantling it. I was just like, look at this, bam, what is that? I got so many levels, and I managed to get myself to 39 invention. I was so happy. I'm really liking the skill. It's kind of easy, but it's kind of not. I think it's very well attuned for Ironmen because we've got so many spare things that we don't need. Also, this guy here noticed me. I was like, oh, hey, dude, I'll put you in the video as well. I was feeling in a bit of a generous mood. But anyway, this was me just working towards my level 10 again, and I got 94 range, which was awesome. Like, wasn't expecting it. Just sort of came along, and I'm going to show at the end just how much XP I got. Now, I got a lot of XP from doing all this, and it was awesome, but I didn't actually get this to level 10 for this video because it was just going to take too long. I wanted to get it out early just so it was up and I wasn't sort of grinding it too long. So I'm just going to go into right now the XP that I have got for this episode and the levels I've got. Now the website I use for this is runetrack.com. It's really good and it just shows the XP you get a day and the levels and stuff. Now of course it says today not got all that much, but in this week I've got 4.4 mil and 50 levels. Now unfortunately I don't have invention on this at the moment, they'll update that later, but you can see all the XP that I've got so far. If you want to find it, just go to runetrack.com and go and search my name, Ben Space Yorks, and you'll find it. It was like, what the fuck is going on? But I got so much XP, and I feel like this episode is really good, and it's a real good bridge to sort of getting on with some more games. So hopefully in the future you're going to see even more progress made, and it's going to be a lot better. But anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cash, because I'm trying to get myself 80 div for invention, which is tomorrow, I believe, yes, and I managed to sell 43k XP from one cash, which is awesome.